Guys, on as you jump on, let me know that you're here by saying hey, right? Let me back up before I get started. My name is Valencia Williams, aka Coach V, founder and owner of Transformation Journey. Now, maybe you've been watching my post, or perhaps have talked to me, or whatever the case may be. But I come to you talking about um, these super patches, right? Transformation Journey meets super patch. Y'all see, I got my shirt. I got a patch for that. I got a patch for that. Whatever you may be going through. First, before I say any more additional things, I just want to say I do not and I will not make any medical claims. But let me just tell you, there's testimonies after testimonies after testimonies of what these super patches are doing for people. But I want to talk today about what it has done for me and for some people that are very dear and close to me already, right? And so that is what I want to talk about. I'm going to give Facebook a little bit more time to get out that I am live, all the way live. And if you see me kind of looking over here, I'm actually on my laptop, hoping that it does not give me grief while I am trying to go live and look at some information. Want to try to see if I can tag some people to my live. Let's see if my laptop will allow me. All right. Let's see. Okay. Let me see here. Actually, it's not doing what I wanted to do. However, copy. If you're catching me live, hashtag live. Let me know what city, state that you may be catching me from. All right. No, you're actually catching me live, Tralisha. I am actually live. If you look above my head right there and you see that red LIVE live, then you are watching me LIV live in full effect. So this is not replay. You're going to hashtag replay. If you're catching the replay, that means you don't see the live. Go ahead and hit the share button, because sharing is what? Caring. I now see that we have two people that is catching me live. That's catching me live. All right. So listen, y'all. Let me talk about these super patches that are apps. We got three. We got three people catching me live. Y'all see my shirt? I got a patch for that. And that is the phone number that you can call me to get your sample packs, right? Or you can see that's pinned already here. You can actually go to my website and begin to go ahead and start catching some of these super patches. Hey, there's my sister from another Mr. Hey, Tiara. What's up? So listen, this product is absolutely amazing, right? I have seen firsthand, as they can say, you cannot unsee what you see. Hey, Katina, I see you. You cannot unsee what you've seen, right? I have seen what these patches are absolutely doing for people. And then I'm going to give my own testimony, right? So the first testimony I want to talk about is my mother. And I think I tagged her. My mother has scoliosis, right? Not only that, she's still dealing with the aftermath of COVID, right? She went from being on a walker to on a cane. She wakes up in pain, literally. And so I ordered some patches, and I was just like, let me just see if they really work. So let me just say, I was an skeptic. I was like, come on now. It's drug free. It has nothing in them, and it's supposed to work. This got to be a placebo. Can't be real, right? So I ordered the patches, got the patches, and I was like, all right, Mom, I'm going to turn on the video. I just want to see if this is really going to work. And so I put on her, and I should have already had them out. Let me grab which ones that I put on her. I put a freedom patch on her. I put a liberty patch on her. And then I also put a peace patch. And I believe, what was the other one that I put on her? Where's it at? Let me see. Yeah. Liberty. No. It was another one. And a victory. And I put a victory patch on her. Yes, that's what it was. I also put a victory patch on her, right? Let me show you what these patches look like. So they all have their own little, I call thumbprint or print on them, right? And so literally I put the patches on her. I rubbed them on her. And then I said, okay, now get up. If you watch that video, you see in her face, she's like, wait a minute. You got to be kidding me. You mean in seconds I'm feeling relief and I can get up without using my cane? And she did it. Since then, I've had the opportunity to patch other people that I don't even, they're not my family, right? And so one lady I went over and I did, first of all, let me just say, I was supposed to only patch like 2 people. When I got there, I patched 6 people. One of the ladies, a couple of ladies that didn't want to be on the video. I said, okay, that's fine. I'm going to try to edit the video where I don't have her face on there, but you can hear her. I patch her with freedom and liberty. Now, at first, she could not lift her arm. I put the freedom on her and I put the liberty on there. And as she's sitting there, her face goes, wait a minute. And I said, what? She says, the pain in my arm is gone. And so she takes her arm and she lifts it all the way up. Now, again, I'm sitting here saying, whoa. So let me talk about my own experience. My own experience is that anyone that knows me, I had a car accident about 2 years ago, right? And which messed up my left knee to the point where I was able to walk 4 to 5 hours, not 4 to 5 hours, 4 to 5 miles a day without any issues. Well, after the car accident, I couldn't do that walking anymore. I couldn't even hardly stand. I was in excruciating pain. I'm taking pain medication, even to the point where I had to have a PRP injection, which is a plasma replacement injection or something like that, right? In my knee, of which they told me every 6 months to probably a year, you're going to need another one. Well, as we know, this is 2 years. So I got into the point where I was like, man, I need to get an injection, but I don't want to do that. All the things, right? And so, of course, the first thing I said was, let me see if these suckers really work, right? Because not only seeing is believing, but being I ain't gonna say guinea pig, but testing out yourself. This is the freedom, which helps with pain and inflammation and things. And so I do meal preps for my clients every Wednesday, which means I'm on my feet anywhere from 13 to 14, sometimes 16 hours, because I make everything fresh the same exact day. So at that very moment, I got to the point where I had already been on my feet for about 12 hours and my knee was just giving me grief. And I said, you know what? Let me just put this patch on. So I put the patch behind my knee. I didn't even put it on my knee, below my knee. I just put it like on my upper thigh. And y'all, within seconds, I was just like, come on now. Come on now. But let me just say this. After I seen what it did for my mother, I said, oh no. Not only am I going to be a customer, but I've got to sell these to other people so they can get the relief that not only my mother experienced, but I also experienced. Hey, Janet, hey, thank you so much for joining my live. And so not only have I been able to experience it, but I've had the opportunity to patch my Uncle Tommy, who's dealing with some health conditions and things. And like I say, no medical claims, but I'm telling you all, these patches are the truth. And I was a skeptic. I was just like, man, they can't be doing all that. Come on now. But I ordered them and I seen for myself and my mom how it worked. And so it's technology in a pack. That's what I want to call it. The correct name is VTT, which I cannot pronounce. Victal Tactile, I cannot pronounce it. There's absolutely no ingredients in them. Nothing. Basically what it does, it talks to your brain, to your body and say, hey, I'm in pain. Go there and fix it now. Right? And as soon as you put the patch on, rub it on, boom. So why am I going live today? Because I'm looking for some more skeptics like myself that say, yeah, right. That mess don't work. It's a placebo. It don't work. That's who I want. I want the ones that's been dealing with pain. I want the ones that you can't hardly sleep at night because we got a patch for that. We got a patch for that. You know, you can't get that good night's sleep. We got one for that called REM. I'm talking about REM. If you know anything about REM sleep, that means that deep sleep, that good sleep, that when you wake up in the morning, you're good and refreshed, right? I'm talking about those people that you can't hardly focus and you're like, man, I keep forgetting things. My memory is not as good as it used to, i.e. me. I.e. me, because I'm over 40 and sometimes I just blame it on I'm over 40. But I'm here to tell you that since I've been wearing the patches, listen, because I got to be a product of my own product, right? I have to be a product of my own product to come to you and tell you, yeah, it does work. Listen, whatever symptoms that you're dealing with, I got a patch for that. Maybe you want a sample pack. You don't want to go all the way and say, give me a whole pack of that, right? I have sample packs. Because here's the thing. Just wearing one patch won't do it. So say you're in chronic pain, right? Say, Valissa, I'm in pain. Let me just get the freedom. No. You need freedom. You need liberty. And you need peace. Now you probably ask me, why do I need all three if you got one for just pain? Because this is going to target the pain, but you also need peace to calm your nerves, not only just in your mind, but in your body, to calm that nerves of that pain that's giving you that pain. And then you're going to also need liberty that's going to put your body in homeostasis to balance it, right? To give you what you need. So one patch won't do. So whatever issues that you're having, you're going to tell me. You can text me, you can call me, you can inbox me, you can drop the comments below, and then I'm going to create the combo that you need for whatever it is that you're going through, right? Gentlemen, we've got something for you as well. Listen, I don't know if you guys have already seen, but I ran it through my stories. The Kansas, what is it called? Kansas Chief NFL football team coach has a huge box of these patches on his desk where he's patching his players. Why? Because what do we know about modern day medication? And these are facts. There's always going to be a what? Side effect. How many times have you watched a commercial and it says, oh, it's going to help this, but it's going to mess up this and this and this. It may even cause you suicidal thoughts, or there may be possible death. Well, I'm here to tell you, you don't have to worry about absolutely none of that, because with Super Patch, there are no ingredients. There are no side effects. Now, I've been in other companies where I had to remember what's in it, what could possibly be a side effect if you're allergic to this or you're allergic to that. No. Maybe you're already on medication, right? And so your question is, well, Coach V, I'm already on medication. Is that patch going to bother it? No, there's nothing in it. We're FDA registered. Our board of directors, they're doctors. Doctors are not going to sign off on something that they could possibly lose their license. Why would they do that? They wouldn't. This is a safe product that, I'm going to be honest with you, it's about to take over the world. The company, the founder of this company decided to do this because of his mother's own condition. She had MS, right? And the doctors told her, listen, as she get older and older, her bones are going to continue to, degenerate. Now, like I said, we make no medical claims. This is not something to say, oh, so you mean to tell me if I got a broken bone, it's going to heal me? No, but it's going to target the symptoms. Just like any medication targets the symptoms. Because if it was healing you, why do you have to take that pill every single day? And sometimes they tell you, you got to be on that for the rest of your life. Because it's only targeting the symptoms. But with those symptoms come side effects. There's no side effects. There's no side effects. So I'm calling DeSoto out. Cedar Hill, I'm calling you out. I'm calling you out. All surrounding counties and Dallas-Fort Worth. I want to come to you and I want to patch you so you can be a believer. If you're skeptic, that's who I want. Oh, she just talking. That mess ain't gonna work. 1 in 4 elderly people over the age of 65 falls. 1 in 4. Think about when you go to a grocery store, you count 1, 2, 3, 4. Out of those 4 elderlies are 65 and over, they're going to fall. And what we know about that statistics is that normally when they fall, their lifespan is cut short. I can tell you from my own experience, my great aunt, she fell. And in less than a few months, she was gone. So why am I telling you this? Because we have Victory patch as well as our Liberty patch that literally targets your ability for mobility and stability, right? So if we can get our elderlies to not always fall or they're tilting and they can walk without having those issues. And some of us that's 40 and over, some of us that's not even 40 and over have issues always. Oh, I'm always dizzy. Oh, I'm about to fall. If we can get ourselves balanced, we have already put on some extra lifespan of our lives. So, yes, I'm doing free stability tests. What does that mean? I'm going to put 2 patches on you, or maybe 1 patch, Liberty patch, Victory patch, to get your mobility going, right? So that's all I wanted to say. I didn't want to keep you long. You can click the link below. You can send me a message. If you're ready to purchase now, then you can go ahead into my website. Your first order is 25% off automatically at checkout. Or maybe just say, I want to sample a few of those first just to see what they're about. I have that as well. 5 for 25, 10 for 45, 20 for 75. And let me know what your symptoms are so I can mix and match those. Because like I told you earlier, 1 patch just won't do. You need a combo, right? Depending on what you've got going on, I can tell you, hey, you need this one, and that one. Defend is my favorite right now. Defend. Listen, I have so many of this. I'll say this. I like the Defend. I wear this one daily, right? Peace, because it keeps my nerves calm, right? And Liberty. Those are my favorite right now. You have all kinds. Also, those that don't know, I am doing a 2-week workout challenge, right? It's coming up, and we're going to be kicking off on October the 1st. I've already got a few ladies that's already signed up for it. It's already ready to go and ready to, as they can say, rock and roll. And we will be wearing these 3. We will be wearing the Boost, which is for energy, the Ignite to burn 500 calories while you sleep. Come on, somebody. And then Kick It, right? Kick It is to help kick those bad habits, to kick you into your weight loss, right? So we're going to be doing that. If you want more information about that, inbox me or text me at 214-286-4256 because I got a patch for that, right? And so you can get ready to join for that 14-day workout challenge, right? And so Defend. So let me tell you about Defend. I went so fast. Defend is going to help boost your immune system, right? So I like this one because we already know COVID is still lurking around, and so I want to keep my immune system boosted. So I wear that. Again, these are all drug free. You say they're drug free, then how is it working? Your brain to your body. Our bodies were already designed to heal themselves. So what is the patch doing? Once it touches your skin, it's saying, do it now rather than later. Let's start working right now. So I wear this every single day. And remember, the more that you wear the patches, right, the more you're going to get out of them. We recommend that you at least give it 2 weeks, 14 days. And here's how amazing the product is. Try it out for 30 days. You don't like it? It ain't working for you? You get your money back. 30-day guaranteed, right? Try it for at least 2 weeks straight. 2 weeks straight, day for day. I got a cousin that has rheumatoid arthritis. Listen, I'm just giving y'all testimonies. I'm just giving you testimonies. She has arthritis. I went and I patched her about a week ago, right? I patched her and then I gave her, then she got a few extras for another couple of days. She called me yesterday and said, Valencia, normally I wake up and I'm still in pain. I wake up to pain. She says, I haven't even had a patch on in the last 2 days and my arthritis is not bothering me. I'm going to say it again. She said she has not had on a patch in 2 days. She's waiting for a patch to come. They should have came today or tomorrow, I believe. But she went 48 hours from the last time she patched and she was not in pain. I'm just giving you all testimonies. I don't make any medical claims. I'm not going to tell you, oh, it's going to heal you. Uh-oh, somebody calling me now. They need a patch too. I have to call her back. I'm live. Hold on. Listen, I'm telling y'all, listen. I got a patch for that. I got a patch for it. What's going on? I got a patch for that. I can't sleep at night. I got a patch for that. I got pain. I got a patch for that. My memory fog. I got a patch for that. My ability to move like I want to. I got a patch for that. You need stamina. Men, I got a patch for that. I got a patch for it. You name it, I got a patch for it. Let's see. Focus. I got a patch for that. Burning calories. I got a patch for that. I got a patch for that. So what am I saying? Why not get a patch that is drug-free? No symptoms, no side effects. I'm not telling you not to take your medicine. Keep taking it, right? But while you take your medicine, patch it. And let your body kick in and do what it's supposed to do, that it's already supposed to do anyway, right? Are the patches going to heal you? I'm not going to say that. I'm not making any medical claims. But what I am saying is the patches are working for people, and these are the testimonies that I have already personally seen happen. I patched an elderly guy who had her hip replacements, a knee replacement, and when I went to him, he had on a Novocaine patch that he said, and this thing ain't working. I said, okay. I took off the Novocaine patch, and I said, okay, well, let me put this freedom patch on you. Let me put this peace on you, and let me put victory. Sit there for a moment while I get ready to patch everyone else. While I was patching everyone else in the room, he got up and was like, I don't believe this. I said, what is it? He said, man, I don't feel the pain. Again, just another testimony. Just another testimony. So listen, if you want to try it before you buy it, for real buy it, contact me. I do have some sample packs that I can put together for you. And I'm be honest with you, I've been running out. I have. Because they're flying like hotcakes, as they can say. Because people want relief. Why not get relief without added medications and side effects? It just makes sense. Why not? Right? Maybe you need 4 patches a day. I got to wear 4 patches. Would you rather have 4 patches or keep taking a pill that's giving you the side effects that you know for sure are coming? This is absolutely no side effects, no medication. That's it. All right. As always, I love you to life and ain't nothing you can do about it. Transformation Journey meets Super Patch. I am so excited that I have had the opportunity to join forces with Super Patch and be one of the representatives to actually have these patches on hand, ready, set, ready to go, right? If you want to join the 14-day, right, weight loss journey that we're going to be doing starting October the 1st. I've already got ladies that are already paid, and they're like, yeah, let's do it. Let's do it. You'll be receiving 42 patches that you will wear every single day. There'll be 3 patches that you'll wear a day, right? 14 days. Those who do this, not only do you get that, but you get me. You go into a private group where I will also be teaching you some health and wellness things as well, right? And so I'm excited about that. I'm excited that I'm able to see people get relief that they so deserve. They've been taking medication and it ain't working, but these patches are, and they're drug free with no symptoms. If you're already on medication, it's not going to mess with it because there's no ingredients. We're FDA registered, right? Our board of directors that's on our board are doctors. They're not going to sign off on something that ain't going to work, right? All right, y'all. So get with me. Let's get you patched. DeSoto, Texas, Cedar Hill, and all the surrounding counties. I am your patch girl. I'm taking over DeSoto, Texas. Let's go. Let's get you relief that you deserve. All right. Talk to you soon.